I came here out of high school, wanted to be the starting quarterback, and I'm just excited. And I think, thank my teammates enough for making me look good, and I'm ready for the opportunity.
How happy are you that you sat back for 3 years, sat as a backup? How happy are you now that you made the decision to stay with Alabama?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's abnormal for sure to, not transfer in today's day and age. But, I don't regret it at all. I love being here. I love my teammates. I love this university. I learned a lot from the guys that played before me, like Bryce and Jalen. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them, and then the guys behind me, like Keelan and Austin. I think that they pushed me and elevated my game to a game that it's never seen before. So we're going to continue to grow it each and every day in the quarterback room as a group, and I'm excited about it.
Tell us about the moment finding out and what that was like.
Yeah, so we had a quarterback meeting, and it was just us three, and then Grubb, Coach Sheridan, and Coach DeBoer were in there, and they're just like, guys, hey, we're gonna name Tyler starter today. And we went from there, and they were really appreciative of me. They congratulated me, Austin and Keelan did, and they just told me to go get it. And like I said, I can't thank those guys enough, because I wouldn't be here if they didn't push me every single day.
What was it unusual for?
It was surreal for sure. Something I've dreamed about, since I came here. But I'm not going to sit here and say nothing I didn't expect. I feel like I worked my tail off for it. I'm just excited for the opportunity to go out there with my guys and compete each and every day.
How's the relationship been like with you and Coach Grubb? How do you feel like you've been flourishing underneath him?
Yeah, that's my guy, man. He came in here, and I knew him a little bit when he first got here back last year. But the whole Seahawks thing happened. But when he came back, man, he's been so great. I've learned so much ball from him and Coach Sheridan, and they've just been in unison when it comes to everything, to the detail, the routes, to the run mesh or whatever. And I learned a lot of ball from those guys, and so I feel like that helps me as a quarterback, being a coach's son, and just trying to make sure that I put the team in the best position to win.
How much has it helped you or held you back that you've been dealing with a different offensive coordinator every single year since you've been here?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it held me back at all. I think about the guys when I first got here. I had Bill O'Brien, I had Alex Mortensen, who's a quarterback coach and offensive coordinator at UAB, and then Derek Dooley. Learned a ton of ball from those guys and Bryce, and then Tommy Reese, John McNulty. And then Coach Dooley was there my second year. I learned a different type of offense and learned just different types of schemes or whatever. And then, my third year, I have Coach DeBoer, Coach Sheridan, and then Coach Grubb this year. And, I don't feel like it's something bad at all. I've learned a lot of stuff from those guys, and a lot of different stuff that I've taught, the other guys, like, hey, this is how we did it in the past, maybe that'll help you, read it a certain type of way or whatever. So, I wouldn't say by any means it's hurt me. I think it's helped me by a lot.
Who did you call?
How is this quarterback battle different than the ones that you've done?
It's different just because, one, I'm older. But it just is a different type of group. Those guys have helped me a lot, and they were just great guys or whatever.